campfire safety meeting. A campfire safety meeting has been requested 1,501 times. Let's get that campfire lit.
Alright, the sneezing fit is over, so I can turn my mic on. Looks like my mic's working too, so we're doing fine. So we're going to mute it on my stream, so we don't hear the bounce back, and yeah, I'm doing fine. I don't know why. I went out and fed the chickens, did all the stuff in the morning, and then I came down and got ready to stream and started sneezing. So there was that bit of a problem. Okay, it looks like I can see chat from here now, and chat is working fine. So we're just gonna move that over here like this. I stream from one computer, one monitor, and it's an old system, so I really gotta kludge it all together to make it work just to stream. And so I appreciate anybody who does show up. Thank you all very much for stopping by, hanging out, having fun. I gotta clear my throat. So this is my build from last night. It's an incinerator with 2 judges, and it actually works okay. All of my rides work okay. So there is that common theme. I think do we have scrap? Do we need to gather more scrap right now? Wrong one. We have 700 scraps. We're okay. We can work on one of the batteries missions, I believe it is. Let's just verify that real quick. Pretty sure I didn't finish it. Shotguns was the last one. Circuit batteries, we're halfway done. Woohoo! Man, it's a chilly August morning. Last 2 days have been like low 70s. Kind of interesting after how hot it's been. And the wind's picked up, so we don't see the smoke from the forest fires anymore. It's kind of funny how our government works. Oh, there's a drought, and there's a fire season's going on, so you need to, and we're worried about global warming, so stop watering your lawns. What? So when the forest fires are at the peak of their season, we should stop watering our lawns so the grass dies and can't process the CO2 out. So they really don't care about global warming. It's just a nice buzzword that they use to control us. This is a very bad position for me to be in. I'm on the flank. Yeah. And I don't have my cloak or anything. I really just don't feel like this shit in the morning. Piss off, wanker. Anyways. Blueberry W Warriors just got to me is what happened. And, oh well, I get upset sometimes. They don't stop me from playing the game though. By leaving and recycling in, I should not end up with that teammate again. And I was upset because there was somebody behind me shooting me with missiles, and he's like, no, you're not going to go around this corner, I'm bigger than you, I'm just going to sit here and make you get shot at. I'm like, okay, good for you, but it's good teamwork. I always back up for people. Helps us win the game better. But that's just something that small-minded people just can't quite comprehend because they're shooting at double-digit IQ cylinders and they're just not firing high enough to interact with the rest of us. And that's something I just need to remember, you know. Not everybody has a triple-digit IQ or even a higher triple-digit IQ. Like the higher your triple-digit IQ goes, the more rare you are. Well, two of us stuck together and worked as a team, and we each got kills. Last one's left alive on the team. You think the team will realize that, hey, maybe we should stick together in the future and we might win? No. It's them double-digit cylinders. Firing in the brain. works okay as a ride. It's not a great ride. I don't make great rides. I don't have great weapons to make great rides, and that's basically what it comes down to. If you don't have these colored weapons, then you're gonna be making the best ride you can. And then I have an Annihilator that I built one of. Should have sold that a long time ago. They're only worth $3,000 now. Like a fortune or something. Anyways, layers of protection. Nobody knows where I got that at, and I don't remember either. I asked some people that were into bling, and they're like, "Huh, I've never seen that one before." I'm like, "You've been playing this longer than I have. How'd you not get this sticker?" Anyways, I don't put stickers on my rides anymore. Nobody sees them. Nobody cares. I don't care. I'm lucky if I paint my ride. And there's cheerful words from Splattercake. Cheerful advice. It's funny, I wasn't getting really shot yesterday by missiles and some stuff that I needed to have. Well, there's my 40 points not happening. Oh well, I'm gonna get some more coffee while this unfolds, and yeah. Woohoo! All allies destroyed. That was predictable. It was close though. There's like 4 versus 4 when I last looked. And yeah, nobody on our team did really good. Some people did average, and some people did poor. This is a high average. Theirs did. I mean, this guy carried him. Green tea right there. He got more points than the first. Twice as many points as the second place person. That's a carry. Okay, so I've been thinking about what's going on, what's wrong with my ride, and it's just that I'm not able to use it. We're running off, we're engaging the enemy, and it's too fluid of a battlefield for this ride. I certainly don't need extra ammo in this case. I'm only getting 3 incinerator shots off and about 4 cannon shots before I'm dead. So, what do? You try and hang in the pack of the team, but if they spread out like they have been, then there's no chance for you to really use this kind of a ride effectively with a team. It's my thoughts. I'm better off doing a droner where I can have people shooting me from behind and getting shot back. There's also another observation is I kept getting my ass shot off, which I didn't have a problem with yesterday at all. So it's dynamics of teams, it's style of play, not enough frickin' bong hits to compensate for the frickin' pain I go through every day. These things are all factors in playing the game. Not just a good team or a bad team. Your team is your team. It's not like they're inherently idiots or anything. Thought I saw something over there, I didn't. Shotgun on the ass. Great, no weapons. Doubt I got 40 points on that one. I gotta go sit on the cap zone if I'm gonna have a chance to get 90 points whatsoever, and that ain't gonna happen. Because that's where the fight is, and nobody's letting me get there, so fuck it. Alright, about those bong hits. I've been hiding my bong hits off stream because I've been trying to be politically correct and aware and so, fuck you all. Being politically correct hasn't helped me out a bit in the last decade, so fuck you. I'm gonna cuss like a logger, I'm gonna smoke like a stoner, and I'm gonna fucking kill like a crossout rider. I'm gonna slaughter you in the wastelands. Sometimes maintaining your shit is just difficult. Got pain in every section of my body. Just trying to get through life without the bullshit, and bullshit keeps coming into my life. Somebody's returning eBay packages to me. I don't even sell eBay packages, so what the hell is that? Now I gotta figure out this new kind of ID theft. I'm freaking disabled, man. I shouldn't be having to do the police job, and they won't freaking write a ticket for somebody who litters on my, dumps 4 bags of garbage on my property. But they can shoot young men who have attempted to shoplift in the back. They can shoot them in the back because they were scared for their lives. I don't quite understand what's going on in my society, and it's making me disappointed and depressed and anxiety and anger even. So here we are, working through it in pain management with Crossout. A game I love to play. And sometimes you gotta remind yourself of that. If you're angry at the game, there's something wrong with you. And for me, it's pain. When I get in intense pain, my body shuts off the pain sensors and turns on the anger sensors. So I don't know that I'm in pain anymore. I'm just mad as hell. And it can probably do that for up to 6 hours. And then that auto response fails and I feel excruciating pain. And I used to drink then. I just drank because of so much pain. And then I realized I didn't decide I wanted to drink because I was in pain. And it took me a long time to quit that. So pain and frustration come from pain, and I love this game, and now I can play it. And first off, let's get the keyboard where it belongs. And yeah, a team that doesn't look at them. They're spread out across the entire frickin' map. There's a guy on B, there's a guy over there, there's a guy on A, there's a guy in the middle. As long as the team spreads out like that and the other team doesn't, we're gonna die every time. Why did we spread out? Well, Sarah, Samantha, and Ethan are 3 of the reasons why we spread out. So if our team doesn't follow these 3 bots, then half our team isn't there anymore. One of the bots always sits on point, the other one always goes to the other point. Who knows what the third random AI will do? Half the time it's humping a wall. So, you know, bots detract from the game. And every time they're on my team, there's stupid bots that lose the game for you. There's against the smart bots on the other team that wins for them. So just take the bots out of the frickin' game, man. Just take them out of the game. If we want to do PvE, we'll go do PvE in a raid. If we want to do PvP, we'll go to missions. We don't want to do a hybrid PvE, PvP. Advertise your game better, you get more players, you don't need PvE. Hire somebody as a network consultant to write your code for your frickin' game so you don't have so much traffic metrics. You could streamline your data coming in, your data going out, and your servers. If you hired somebody that's all they do, is they specialize in that stuff, and get them on your team. It's not simple. It's not so simple that anybody can do it. You need a specialist. It's simple enough that anybody can hack it together, but at this level of international gameplay, you need better programmers. Obviously, the contractors they have just ain't doing it. That was a good idea. Sit on top of the hill so a guy with a scorpion can shoot me. Well, let's go help a teammate out, shall we? There, we've had 1 act of kindness on our team today. Yay! It's the pebble of the ripple of the crossout, and now we're all gonna be kind, hopeful people. Because we want to win this game, right? Oh, I wish somebody would come around and shoot that guy. I got to kill somebody, finally! My god. All I had to do was ram him into my flame and shoot him at point blank. There's a new strategy for the day. Drop your flame, ram somebody into it. It's funny, he puts up his freaking little shield as I ram him into my flame. I'm just sitting there going, how's that shield working for you, buddy? We won one. What do you know? Did I get my... Yeah, I got 40, so... Let's check the history just in case. I don't understand why these buttons down here from the history don't work anymore. Used to be you could scroll forward and back on your history page throughout the entire time, and now I'm stuck with just the screen. But I won. Lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in a row, but this was yesterday. This was probably last night. It was probably just this morning. So I lost 3 in a row, and then we won 1. That's good. Not the great ratio, but it's good. We won 1. The one I got to frickin' kill somebody on. So I rammed him into my frickin' flame. I don't even have a horn on this ride. It's not finished. It's because it's not a great ride. It's still got the... Somebody behind me. There was definitely somebody behind me. Alright. Oh, Jamie decided to play the game. I was watching him, you know, that was my first kill. He was sitting there not shooting Sophia. Right in front of her, not shooting her. Now what's he shooting at? There's nobody in front of him, but he's wasting his ammo. See, this is how the computer throws the game for you. They only do that when they're not attacking me. When they're attacking you, you know, they don't frickin' go hump the wall and shoot the air. Oh, did you see that shot? That was an incredible shot. That That's the luckiest shot. I guess after you do the hump the wall and shoot the air routine, you get a switch over to a better AI routine. Because if you think about it, whatever their brains are, the amount of time he was humping the wall is the amount of time it takes the AI to play out before it gets another process. So he was, I don't know what the heck he was shooting at and why he was going forward, but it was like 10 seconds, and then he changed his AI. And then 10 seconds later he changed his AI. And 10 seconds later he changes his AI. So there's a time cycle before they switch their routines, but there's also an exception to this. When they sit on the cap point or go to the other cap point, they don't switch their routines. And so for some reason when they go to a cap point, they don't go into a cap routine. They just go to this location. And it should be don't cloak. There's no reason if you have no weapons on a cap point to cloak. It's not going to help you a bit, and it stops the cycle. It can cost you the game cloaking. You cloak guy with red walks on, it resets your entire cycle and starts theirs. On some games. Kind of what I thought. It was strobe in there. Kind of what I was thinking too, but I want to test that out. Does not look like there's any way I can lob the fireball over to their side. And because that container's in front of me, I can't shoot cannons. I need to get closer. Oh, I need to get 40 points. Better just stay here. Hope I get a tick or some pot shots off before they die. Not looking good on my part. Got my tick, there's my 40. Whew, in the nick of time too. 160, I think that's all you get for a tick. Capture first damage, so yeah, I got 10 points. I would have got first damage, 10 my ass. You don't give that much for the first damage, you lying bastard. At least I think I've got 8 points. Maybe not. Who knows, who cares? Shouldn't have to get points. I mean, if you're shooting and trying, it should be enough. You gotta get 40 points. Well, what happens when somebody hits you with those spikes? You blow up instantly and don't get any points. Well, in that case, we're just gonna not count your 2 minutes of join time and your 2 minutes of play time, and just zero out your entire life existence for those 4 minutes. And hey, look, it happened 2, 3, 4 games in a row. I remember when those Lancers were everywhere. My God, it was just a nightmare. So you switch power scores so you avoid that overpowered build. Because unlike, 4 drones that are flying above you, 8 lances that are within a few inches of each other won't get blown off with one shot. Lances don't really have any defensive values I'm aware of, and drones do. But you can one-shot a pack of drones and you can't hurt a lance pack on the front of a ride unless it hits multiple people. So, you know, somebody obviously likes lances. Somebody obviously thinks the sadistic act of not giving you credit for playing the game is cool. So, you know, it takes a little bit of sadomasochism to be a good game developer, I guess, right? Oh, I got lucky and hit something. Fingers are not working. Oh look, their bots each have a kill, ours have none. That's it. If I'm gonna die on a leggy server with humans. I'm just not ready for bots throwing my game for me every freaking match. We're going to Russia with love. 'Cause in Russia, you might get your ass kicked, but you're gonna get it kicked by humans. There is no throwing games by the AI, because they're full games. And they're quick join times. That's when I realized that the time that it says here for you to join, estimated time, where is that? Where's my screen on that? Down here. This is the Russian server wait time, not all server wait times. See, I got in there right at 12 seconds was coming up. That's how I realized, oh, this is the wait times. It took me like 2 years to figure that out. And look, they're all humans. They're all gonna go left. In Russia, we go left. So if we ever do have to go into battle with Russia, we should watch our right flank. I am just missing where they're at by seconds. I look at my map, I turn around, and they're dead. Guess I'll go back to cap. Oh, my fire didn't get him. Damn. Hey, bot boy. Thanks for stopping by again today and telling me that. You know, if you want to make me interested, not that I am, I don't have any money to buy a camera, not to mention followers. You should come in with like 50 followers, or at least 50 viewers. Stay for 5 minutes and leave, and do your message at the beginning and your message at the end. Did you enjoy this? That's how you're going to get people that are greedy to buy your shit. I'm not greedy. I don't care if I'm famous. I enjoy doing this on a 3-day-a-week basis just for my own mental health. I can still stream 3 days a week at a random time. Okay, so I'm still doing something 3 days a week. And it involves reducing my pain. Am I gonna make money at it? Nah. Am I gonna worry about it? Nah. I worked my ass off in the video game industry. I bought my first house in Salt Lake City. Not that I have multiple houses. I only have one, but the first one I bought was in Salt Lake. I'm gonna hunt that fucker down and kill him. He is not the one. I'm just gonna start over because we didn't hunt him down, we didn't kill him, we didn't get no 40 for shit. Not for squat, diddly squat, poop, or anything else. In fact, we're just going to sit here for a moment and contemplate our next move. It's not going to be using this ride. I like this ride a lot. It's fun having the flame and the cannons. I think the, I can't remember the name of the cab now. Not Apollo. Well, let's just overcome our fibromyalgia block and figure this out, shall we? We can't do it. How do we do it? Okay, we go like this. Quantum cab, that's what it is. The quantum cab is the best cab in the game. If vehicle does not receive damage for 10 seconds, which is bullshit. When do you not receive damage for 10 seconds in this game? At the first 10 seconds. Energy weapon damage increases by 20%. Yeah. If vehicle, not the cab, you know, just one guy with a machine gun across the way hits you once every 10 seconds and you don't get your bonus. So it's worthless for a bonus cab, but look at the power it's got. It goes 90 kilometers an hour. It's pretty fast. It's pretty quick. It holds a lot of weight. And it's a small profile cab. Look at that. It's not very long. I mean, if I moved the incinerator up, I could shorten my ride a little bit more, couldn't I? Anyways, so I really love the Quantum Cab. It's been my favorite cab the whole time I've been playing this game. It's the only thing that hasn't been adjusted a lot. It just is. It's a crappy cab that has good, you know, good qualities. But the bonus is not as good quality. Okay, let's go back to scrap. I need scrap. I want scrap. I like scrap. Let's go back to spending some scrap. I'm gonna bankroll some more of these repair kits. Oops, didn't quite get to that. Repair kits fluctuate in price. I build 5 to 10 every day and put them on the market at the maximum price. Sometimes they sell. I stopped doing that for the grind, and I basically just watched my money go down while not accomplishing my grinding goals, so I'm going back to doing the repair kits while they're still a good thing. Nothing is permanent in this game. Repair kits could be shit tomorrow. They can make the raids slightly easier and nobody needs a repair kit. Oh shit, they're right behind me. Run into my flame, dude. Tell me when you're gonna get those things off of you. Getting luckier with my shots. There's one thing that is kind of interesting about the Russian server is if you regroup or need help or something like that, they're actually more likely to respawn in the US or European Union. There's a lot less chatter going on in chat, and none of it's negative because I can't read any of it. All those hits and I was like I was 28. Are you freaking kidding me, you rotten piece of shit? Part destruction 18. Yeah, bite me. Anyways, we're gonna switch up rides. We're just gonna go through the builds I have already made, and I'm just gonna go through 3 games, and if we lose 3 in a row, I'm gonna switch. If we win 3 in a row, I'm gonna keep playing. If it's a mix, we'll decide. Maybe we'll go best of 5. I know it's a lot to put on the ride itself, but you know, you can't blame your teammates. They're either having a good day or a bad day, just like you are. Could be somebody's grandkid out there stealing their parents' energy drink and just mashing that W button as best he can because he's got so much adrenaline running through his poor little body he can't do anything else. Didn't get any vegetables or protein that day. He's on sugar, and you know, he's just pushing W as best he can. And I've seen really good players do that. They let their kids play their account, and I was like, what are you doing, man? And he takes like, sorry, it's my kid. And he's like 3 or 4 years old on the keyboard. Like, oh, okay. Well, that really put perspective into things. What if it's somebody's kid? What if it's an old man who can barely move his hands anymore, and he's just trying to enjoy life as best he can? You know, don't take it out on other players. Whatever bad day they're having, be thankful you're not having that day too. Now the programming, that's another story. Those guys get paid for that shit. I'm joking. Programmers have good and bad days too. Trust me. And there's good programmers and there's bad programmers. As long as everything's based off of greed, you're gonna get bad people doing jobs they shouldn't be doing. Because they can make more money at it. That's why you get quack doctors that are immoral and killing people for profit. Judges that are taking bribes. Because it's profitable. And they're greedy. I wonder if this helps me cycle this bullshit out. If you watch the documentary about American Prohibition, you'll see how greedy the American government is all the way through. They had to legalize alcohol because there was too much corruption in the government. Let that sink in on you. Oh, I'm like getting ready to launch my incinerator here. Grinding. Come on, man. Stop zigzagging and frickin'. Oh, my mouse went over to chat. My mouse decided to leave the game and go over to chat. I got a message. Chat is not scrolling because of your mouse over here. I went, wow, damn it. Window mode should not leave the... Oh, this game it leaves. Yeah, every single window it leaves. Huh. Wonder what caused that. It doesn't always do that. It's caused by poor programming and bad management that doesn't put a priority on fixing the game controls. And once again, in an ego-based capitalistic society, that's what you get. People that, hey, I'm in charge, I've got a small penis and a big head. Not saying these developers are that way. I actually think these guys are just doing a good job, and they're kind of inexperienced at video game development, so they don't realize a lot of the mistakes they have going on. Like, I mean, they're bringing in millions of dollars a year, right? How many tens of thousands are they spending on testing? They should have freaking 100 testers working for them. What would that cost them? 100 testers a month? Probably cost them, I don't know, 10 grand, maybe less. That's not like your full-time jobs, you know, it's like 4 hours a day, 4 days a week, at best. So the comment was it doesn't work against hovers very well. They're right. I'm gonna have to get that hover right in. Oops, I should have took him on right in the front. Dude, I took out 2 of your guys. You're honking because somebody killed me while I was grinding on you. That's pretty funny. Even got credit for one of them. I was surprised when I went through that guy's tracks that quick. Somebody must have hit him with a cannon or something. Nice. Oh, and the hover just... Dude with the cannon, what is your problem? You're obviously not paying attention to your field of view. You shot your own team in the back when he was backing up. The second time he did that maneuver. This guy's upset because he lost half his weapons, I think. Not sure, he had 8 weapons, 8 rounds left in 2 shots. 2 weapons. Why he gave up, I'm not sure. Would have probably mattered anyways. Assistance he was getting at the time was deplorable. Alright. Damn, I forgot to see how I did. I did pretty good. I got 19 scrap. But yeah, I'm not hitting hovers with this, so let's try and adjust that a little bit more. if that'll do it or not. Oh, I know what I could do. That would be simple to do, wouldn't it? Oh, that would be easy to do, Jimbo. You can do that. Let's try this. Oh, we've already got one right there. What's going on with that? Why is that not working? Oh, it was. I just wasn't paying attention. Gotta pay attention once in a while. There. Now we'll get hovers. We'll get everything down below. We'll get everything up above. Be nice if this was a bit. This one down here was up one more notch. Can I? No. Okay, we're gonna leave it like that. What's our scores looking at? What's our power score? 7998. And our weight is under, so I'm almost inclined to freaking put some armor there, but I won't. Because you could do something like this, is what I was thinking. It's funny, they've added so many parts that you have to I have to unclick my mouse scroll button and whip it down and then click it again to get to the bottom. And why am I looking at all this other stuff? Oh, not over here. Now I gotta do it. Wheel mouse down. Could go over here and go like this, I guess. But their menu is so small, it's hard, and it doesn't. You can't hold it down. You gotta drag. It's like 1980s programming. Anyways, 90s. I'm sorry, there wasn't really much programming going on in the 80s. So you could go like that, or maybe you could go like this. That won't hit even if that's there. I don't think it matters, to be honest. I think they're just going to be pieces of armor. Because it doesn't come out over in front of the blade, so the blade should always hit. So that should be fine. We're 832. We got very little bling on here. Just to squeak our power score down a little more. This guy's 24, so we'll take him off and that'll put us down to 808. And we're gonna keep getting scrap for now. Don't want to get too high on the power score, or maybe I do. Maybe I should try run this at sub 9 with a bunch more armor on it. Once again, we're using the quantum cab. We upgraded from the growl cab to get our power score from 5,000 to 8,000. Okay, we're not on Russia. Three guys went right. Two guys went right. Some guys stayed back. Oh, this is so weird. Everybody's converging in the middle here. What's up? Maybe we're on the European Union server. I'm glad that guy was not a red guy. He could T-bone me really well. Well, they're behind us now. So I got under his... I'm gonna chase that guy down. chase this guy down though. He looks like he's having a bad day. Need to make it a little worse. I just hit him with the side of my car and he blew up. That's funnier than poop. I just hit him and he blew up. I think it's these chainsaws getting underneath him into the soft bits. It's almost like he knows I'm behind him, isn't it? Yeah, now that one I can feel in my shoulder a bit. That's a bit of a intense muscle maneuvering driving this ride. I have to push buttons a lot faster, a lot more often. And I get 1,000 points driving this ride. I like it. I just wish I could do it longer. I'm gonna get a cup of coffee. That'll give me a chance to relax my shoulder, and I'll be right back. I think the bong hits are finally affecting me. I'm not so cranky anymore. Alright, hopefully I haven't been talking to my mic when I shouldn't have been, and I will try to talk into my mic more often. But seriously, bot boy, you should do that. I would get you people all day long. Oi, right on time. My 60-minute break. Alright, governors. Let's get on with this show, shall we? I have no idea what accent that was an attempt at. I'm just going with that and leaving it. And if anybody thinks I tried something specific, good for them. This front end is just, I want to change it, but it works. I can't vision anything, and it's like, yeah, this would work so much better. And it's working. You're getting kills with it. You're blowing people up with it. Lucky horn honk. It's great. Let's go. Let's try that for good luck every time. See how it works. Come on, chicken bones. Come on, magic chicken bones. throw the magic chicken bones on the ground and they tell you your future is to die a terrible death from... I think that was like the opposite of luck. Yeah, that was like the opposite of luck. Okay, no honking and saying great before the game. How to Jinx Yourself by Jimbo Jitsu. Well, first you honk your horn, then you say great, and you'll be sure and now you'll flip on your back and die without a point. I mean, I had flipped on my back in 3 games. Okay, this time let's just try the honk. Okay, we're gonna want to come over here so they can't shoot me from a long ways away. And we'll have a better chance to just kind of see, okay, they're coming down the right side. They're all coming down the right side. We went down the left side and there's somebody right in front of me with missiles. Oh shit, I just missed him. See, that magic horn honk didn't work either. Oh, and he took off my front end. Well, that was even worse than a horn honk and a great job. I mean, that was like game raped. Horrible. Watch some real people in real fights, not Jimbo Jitsu flopping on the ground like a fish out of water. Maybe I'll get inspired to do a good job. No good luck before the match, that's all. No magic. I'm gonna use magic. Give me the winning lotto numbers. If I won $100 million, I would build eco-villages, but I would also take some of that money and I would buy subscriptions to my favorite streamers, which are very few. Like 100 subscriptions. Tier 3 or 1 or whatever the best tier. See, I got 10 points out of that. I didn't do any damage to anybody. Maybe when somebody hit my tire, they took some damage. No, I'd get subs for people and I'd donate $100 to each guy. Because $100 is a good stimulus for a small streamer. It's more than I've made in 2 years. Just watching my mini-map now. Oops. Somebody's coming around this way, looks like. That guy's out of luck, I think. If that was a hover, he's out of luck. Yeah. You can't flip a hover back over. Just leave him. You're wasting time. You could be helping the team. What happened to your bumper, buddy? Same thing that happened to your tires. Oh, he killed me? He didn't move long. Hey, I got a kill. Got that first kill and then almost got the second one. Kinda wonder if the Tusk cab wouldn't be a little better. I'm not sure. Quantum's got good acceleration. Not great, but what does? There's no really great acceleration in this game because anybody backing up can go just as fast as anybody going forward. Which is no. Reverse doesn't work that way. I was gonna shut my mic off to take a long minute. We're not doing that anymore. Alright, 288 points. All enemies eliminated. Maybe I should switch over to batteries for a little while. See if we can knock that out. How much scrap do we have? Gonna have to be quicker than that. They meant 8 seconds when they said 8 seconds. It's not like the US. I think I need to lift my chair up. I think my... There we go. Sit back in your chair, don't lean forward. My knees were starting to stress out. I think I got 40 points there, but I'm not sure. Getting gangbanged by 3 guys was kind of difficult. And I will be right back. Alright, we is back and we is doing fine. I switched to batteries and lost. I wonder if that was the magic juju. Yeah, had nothing to do to get sandwiched between three guys right off the bat. I really thought I had that guy right in the T-bone side, but that guy hit me in the rear before I could make that turn. Oh my god, there were bots, and they got swapped out with humans. Amazing how it works in Russia. Where they have an unknown random human thing going on and program bots. I don't know why that guy decided to help me. I'm the one with the grinders here in my hand.